Hey Legionnaires, and welcome back. The Byzantines here are under siege and they need every man they can get. So welcome back, guys. You're now being conscripted into the Byzantine army and you're going to help defend against the kingdom of the Lombards, who are invading in this 2v1 that we have here with the Age of Charlemagne expanded mod, which is, well, as you can tell, a mod for Age of Charlemagne, which is a DLC on Attila Total War. And already you can see the Byzantines here giving up the walls. I mean, they are actually called the Theme of Sicily, but the Theme of Sicily is a Byzantine faction, so that's what we'll just be calling them, the Byzantines. So yeah, already you can see that a fire is starting to burn, and we also have another Byzantine army setting up over on this side here, and they are starting to shell the armored archers here of the Byzantines. Numbers are 2,900 against 5,800, and I've been told that it comes down to the wire, does this siege battle. So definitely need to get yourselves some snacks, get yourselves some drinks, and prepare for some glorious bloodshed in this siege battle. I've been told, yeah, I think the winner, it comes down to 300 men left. So yeah, it's going to be a close one, that is for sure. I'm really excited for this one, that is for sure. Theme spears here, so a lighter infantry unit, kind of look like artillery. Like the allied troops that the Byzantines can like raise up. So when we give that sort of like look, they do. They're gonna look like they're gonna defend behind this stake line. And they really are turtling already. This seems really early from the Byzantine player, but he has got some very cool units. Got a Cairo Ballista here. I mean, some very useful units. A Greek Fire Guardsman here. They are probably going to get a lot of kills. So yeah, Naftoon's really good unit. There's some Skolai Guard Cavalry here. Skirmishers. Yeah, lots of skirms. So yeah, some really cool units. I'm really looking forward to seeing how these guys can do. Got some Scooter Toy as well, which are a pretty solid unit. But I think they do have... What is this guy doing? Look at him. Look at him. Is this his formation? Look what he... The Byzantine army has clearly gone to pot if this is how they stand to attention over there. It's kind of funny. What else? We've got the oh, okay, these are all Scutatory Greek Fire Guardsmen. They didn't bring any of like the Imperial swords by the looks of it. Oh no, they have Imperial Scutatory over here. See, these are a little bit better, and they also look pretty damn awesome as well. I do like the look of these guys. Got some of this like sort of more like typical like plate armor going on over here. Yeah, I'm really excited to see how this siege battle goes down. It actually has taken quite a while to get started. But yes, if you are interested in checking out this mod, the link for it will be down below in the description. And if you want to see more Byzantine battles and just generally more epic sieges, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment to show your support. And feel free as well to hit that notification bell as well if you fancy, to make sure you're updated about every single thing that goes on with the channel, whether you are interested. But it looks like we are. I can see a theme archers over getting incredibly close. I think they've been shooting these macemen and things like that. This was sent in by the dev of the mod, who is a member of my Discord, and he was saying that he was the one telling me that it was a pretty close siege. So I mean, if the dev says it's close, I believe it. I also have a feeling that he would know, playing as the Byzantines, the weaknesses of the Lombards, and we'll be able to take full advantage of them. We'll see whether he can do that. Just now, as it seems, these Lombard troops are just going to rush on in over on this side here. The swordsmen are really just being super aggressive already. The Byzantines are just retreating to this final stand already. It's a bit of an early retreat, that is for sure. The archers like firing upwards before they come flying straight back down. It's like they could have just fired directly at them. They're that close. Yeah, swordsman here, medium melee infantry. I don't know. This is the Siege of Ravenna, which is a historical siege, actually, I believe, because the Byzantines defend against the Lombards in history and defend Ravenna, and eventually the Byzantines do lose Ravenna. But yeah, the Byzantines reconquered it under Justinian, and then the Lombards came in and they attacked to try and reclaim. Well, not reclaim, because they never held them to start with. They attacked to claim the lands themselves. So the Byzantines conquered it from the Ostrogoths, who had conquered it from the Western Roman Empire. So in a few decades, this city changed hands multiple times, or probably a few centuries, more like. But it's good to see here chewing up these swordsmen, which is good to see here. Gas-styled swordsmen here. Look like they're going to form shield wall. Protect themselves from as much of that archer fire as possible. They are going to have to save their ammo a little bit. They don't want to waste it all because there are plenty more attackers to come. And they've got plenty of their own crossbows and also archers over here. We've got the armored commune crossbowmen over there. They're probably going to do some damage. This player over here really not moving in. Whether he's not capturing the gate, I don't know what's going on. His army here is kind of... seems like it's bugged out a little bit or something. He just stacked up here on this gate though. Whether he has a delay on when he can come in, I don't know. But his teammate over here, currently getting butchered by these Scooch toy swords. Crossbow fire now coming in as well. We've got the commune crossbows over here. They kind of arc a bit more in the main mod than they do in, say, like in Dawnless Days or 12-12. So he's just firing straight over and trying to hit those reserves with his crossbows, trying to hit those Scooch toy in the back. But you can see here this gas-styled sword down to 77 men. He's getting absolutely focused down. You need to be careful though, like I said, they don't want to burn out through all their ammo. Theme archers there still have a decent amount. I wonder whether defending these archer towers would have been a pretty good idea, because the archer towers in Vanilla are pretty damn deadly. We've got some spears over here that are getting focused down. They're getting damaged, well, damaged and killed quite easily. And again, it seems like on this side over here, they're just blobbing up when they're coming through the gate. I don't really know what the plan is. But yeah, they're all in, I guess. We've got Gestalt Maceman here, which look pretty cool. Well, a cool like chainmail sort of like chestplate going on as well. It's very, very cool. They have captured the gate on the other side here. Are we gonna, and now all of a sudden, yeah, look at this. We're now seeing this other Lombard player starting to rush on in here, and he's going to probably bring his forces now to might against the Byzantines. They have brought a bit of cav, which the Lombards, I'm pretty sure, have some pretty solid cav Lombard horses. They also brought large onagers, which are pretty expensive, if I remember correctly. But yes, I mean, numbers so far, the Byzantines have lost like less than 100, and I mean, the attackers have lost almost 800 men. Oh my gosh, it's actually horrendous. The volleys coming in, they're breaking these swords. These gas-styled swords are pretty soon going to break themselves.
Enemy units have returned to the battle.
Gas-styled Maceman here putting up the next line of attack. 130. I mean, they can then just fire in the flank. Yeah, look at this. The Byzantines have a pretty good flank currently going on right now. Armored archers here, if they wanted, they could just fire into the flank of those guys. They're now retreating of those Macemen. But yeah, they need to be careful of that. Over on this side, it seems like a spear unit is now shifting up. We've got some spearmen over here coming in. They need to mount like a unit, like crossbows or like a Javi unit, like these skirmishers. Mount them on this barricade, and they could just Javi down and kill all the spear unit here. It would be actually pretty brutal. It's one of the good like bonuses of like having barricades. Like missile units can just fire down and get a lot of kills really easily. But they do need to be careful though, because if they just leave this undefended, the Lombards will just stream in from this side. Like they've got plenty of swords and stuff in reserve. They could definitely do something with them. Cairo Ballista, I didn't even realize has been firing, but has been sniping and taking out, looks like gas-styled Maceman back there. We've got more archers and stuff shifting over. It looks like they're going to retreat up to the final defense as well, are the Byzantines. And they're just going to try and grind out this battle. But it's understandable. He's in a 2v1. His army is like half the size of the attackers. He's like, God, well, just over half. But they're odds that the Byzantines can take. They do not fear men, they merely ask where they are. They're like Spartans. They got crossbows and archers over here. I don't know whether they could just focus down this front line and kill it. I feel like they could. Archers are pretty damn nasty in base Attila, and they certainly are in this mod as well. I feel like they're pretty damn nasty. I feel like you could definitely do some damage with them. Got theme spears over here. They are about to turn and face the enemy. Turn and face. Got a really cheap Lombard axeman coming in first. Makes sense. You know, the Lombards want to send in their cheap stuff first. Absorb all the ammo. Tire out the enemy infantry. Then send in the elites. Which might be Gastald swords, to be honest. I don't think they got anything like more scary than that. The infantry for the Lombards is not exceptional. It's pretty decent. It's not exceptional. Apparently, the Byzantine faction in this mod as well is quite cav heavy, which is quite interesting. I'd be interested to see the Byzantines in this mod actually, you know, in a cav fight. Yeah, they're waiting on some Lombards to make a move now. Waiting on the Lombards. Same on this side as well. The spears have broken through, but they're not actually attacking. Whether they're worried of a counter charge or the cav coming down, I'm not sure. If I was to use crossbows and archers, I'd start shooting these skirmishers though. They're very light skirmishers. They are like just easy pickings, really. And here we go. Swords going in. Going in against theme spears. Swords should beat spears though, so this might go in favor of the Lombards. They're holding the line for now. They might need some infantry, some like archer support maybe. Oh, what are they firing at? They're firing at this axe unit as it comes up. Yeah, they're really putting some volleys into that unit. Maybe they know that the axes are the problem. They're the real danger. I don't know. We've got more infantry moving over to this side here. Theme spears are getting ready. You've got some Imperial Scutitoi. And the Gastald swords going up as well to help deal with the situation. Imperial Scutitoi in there as well. So they're really sending in their like most expensive infantry already to try and break through. Fight on, men of Byzantium! You must hold the line against these barbarians. These unwashed heathens. I actually don't know if the Lombards were pagans at this point. I'm pretty sure they might actually be Christian at this point. Commune crossbowmen here. Got a little too close for comfort against those Scutitoi and got a few of their guys got sliced and diced. Enemies captured a gate though. Alright, well... Another way for the enemy to lose a bunch more troops because I'm pretty sure those towers collapse and kill a bunch of your men. Also, they get shot by archer towers anyway, so he lost like, yeah, like nearly 50 troops there. It's not worth it really, especially when you don't need that gate. You're already in. Hold on, spears. The Byzantines been like lied to that there's like another army on the way to save them, when really in reality there's no one. They're on their own. They must hold the line for the glory of Byzantium. They're focusing on these steam archers. Clearly they're having an effect on the Lombard player. I feel like this general could just flank around here. Yeah, this is maybe not. There's a barricade here that it seems like the crossbows are going to mount on, and then they're just going to stand there. Okay. So, I mean, that kind of blocks off that way, but it also kind of stops the Lombards easily just flanking around. They still can. It's quite easy, but they decided not to. We've got Grenadiers as well. All the Nafatoons, they're moving forward. This could be a big win here if they get a good volley. I mean, they need to have 3 volleys in them. But it's a 100-man unit, so when the volley comes in, they're pretty damn brutal. And they fire a little, or they, like, detonate a little differently. They're not, like, on touch. They all, like, drop. And then they kind of explode once they've landed. Well, with like Dawnless Days and 12-12, some of them like just explode in midair, some of them like explode on the ground, some explode once they just touch something like a man. Seems like this defense is holding for now. I'll see how long it lasts with that persistent archer fire. We'll see if these guys are losing. No. Team Spears holding the line. Again, they are shooting these reserves. There's a Scooter Toy over here, which is good. Oh, grenades! We kind of missed it. Oh, they killed some. Is that one volley? It might have been, or it might have been part of one volley. I still think it's too early for halberds. Sorry, for halberds. For Nafatoons. I want to go through every other name other than Nafatoon, it seems, to describe them. Man there sporting the Chiro, you know. That famous image that Constantine said he saw before he went to battle at the Milvian Bridge. I mean, they got a little Gestalt sword here against the Imperial Scutatoi. It ain't gonna happen by the looks of it. You ain't breaking through that unit. I mean, it's gonna take multiple units to break through, I think. With, like, the volleys of arrows coming in is actually kind of brutal. They also had the Settlement on fire. What's the damage to that? 6% minus 1 morale. Not too bad. Oh, the volleys coming in though. Brutal. These Scutatoi, they seem unfazed by the whole thing. These Gastard swords failing to break through. They're actually going to retreat. Cowards of Lombardy. I also think that also looks like the crossbows have retreated on this side. I think there was some crossbows here, or they were on that side. They're on this side actually. The ones I'm thinking of. I don't know. I don't know. But here we go, some more troops coming in. It looks like they're going to try a two-pronged attack on this Scutatoi unit here. Don't know how well it's really going to work. It looks like these axemen kind of just blocked up the spears. Or the swords, sorry. Which, to be honest, might be for the best. The axes are probably better in combat. There you go, you heard that, guys. Like, keep everyone in the fight. The Byzantines don't have any men that they can afford to lose. Oh, like this guy, he just lost his head. 2,500 against 4,000. Still got to close that gap. Got more Scutatoi going in. They are losing here at the Scutatoi. Not a good sign. They're just getting focused down by the numerous archer volleys and crossbow volleys. Maybe to set the rules. I imagine it was 4 ranges like a rule. Maybe I would have set it to 3, because then he's only outnumbered by like 2 units of range. But it does look like he's brought a fair few range units himself to kind of balance that out, as well as a couple of skirms, obviously, some archer militia and just normal archers as well. Yeah, the Byzantines, they're fighting on it here. They're brave men. Fighting in the memory of Rome. Pretty sure, like, the point of this battle, like, there's still at least 1 legion knocking about. It's the 5th Macedonica. It's the oldest legion in Roman history. Lasts or something like the 6th century. It's something insane.
Cheer, you miserable lots! Cheer!
I hope these steam spears are doing testudo if they can do it, because it's a very handy little formation. Oh, so look at this. Scutatoi now winning on this side. They were losing earlier. What changed? Well, it looks like all 3 flanks engaged in some sort of action now. It's kind of good to see. Though it is going to spread the Byzantines thin, that is for sure. Has they moved up the Nafatoons again? I don't know. No, he's keeping them well in reserve. Really is. He's moving with Javies though. It's a bold move. He's gonna. I mean, I guess he can sort of do it. He can get relatively close, and then just Javi across. There's no archers. There's a single crossbow with half ammo. Yeah, there's not really a lot. They're fighting on, doing their best. More and more Lombards coming in. They're going to need them. Oh, we've got crossbows over there breaking. I think that's the archer fire scaring those guys off. Look at the sheer amount of Lombards going in here, trying to break through this sword line. Obviously, these scooters, I don't think they've lost a single scooter toy unit yet, have the Byzantines. They're tough to kill, it seems, in these choke points. See them fighting down there though, looking awesome. Looks like the carrier over here is claiming the docks, I guess, stopping any sort of reinforcements arriving by sea. I don't know what's going on there, but yeah, that's the thing. Looking at the numbers, they've lost 500 men of the Byzantines. The enemies have lost 2,200 at this point. My gosh, what a ratio. Hopefully the Byzantine player doesn't get too overconfident. He's still got a long way to go. Just hold your ground, don't go out. I mean, when he runs out of ammo, though, that's going to make it much harder. So I hope those archers got a lot of kills. Oh, Rip losing his head. Oh, archer volleys coming in. Fire volleys as well. These are armored commune crossbows here, and they're helping to waver and break these scooter toy. There you go. First one is gone. And it's as a result of the archer fire in with fire ammo as well, which I didn't think you could really fire from a crossbow bolt. The other one breaks. Yeah, both scooter toy broke. So now they're going to need a new unit up here. Whether it's looks like it's going to be a theme spear unit. But yeah, these oh my gosh, look at this. Oh, this is glorious. I really like the design of the shield as well. It does look really, really cool. It gives a very cool late Roman, early Byzantine sort of vibe. It really does. Which is exactly what they're kind of going for in this mod. The theme of Sicily. If you don't know what a theme is, by the way, it's like a duchy. It's a duchy. Oh, did they fire some javies off somewhere? The skirms? Oh, I think they shot these commune crossbows. Which, fair enough. So they've done a decent job. Archer fire over here, coming in from those crossbows who have got obstructed view. Both generals, oh no, one general is a cav unit, one unit is a spear unit for the attackers. So the cav might get sent in accidentally, but these infantry units here definitely will be ending up in combat, I imagine, if it comes down to 300 men. I feel like generals might get involved in those ones. But oh boy, am I looking forward to seeing them in action. They look very, very cool. I like how there's like, zoom in, it's like there's more than that, there's like a dozen scooter toy fighting in the front lines, and then the rest are just like, yeah, we'll hold back, we'll hold the line, don't worry about us, and we won't worry about you.
Enemy units have been rallied. Our men have given up and are running for their lives.
A great wall of yellow and red shields. Oh, more grenades going off. More grenades going off. Throw some more. Greek fire guardsmen, they're down to 42 men. They might as well fire their remaining volley. They're getting shot up to hell by these archers over here. I think they are trying to fire it. Oh, please tell me he's not going to try and pull through. Seems like he's trying to pull through. There are archers now going into combat. They're going to try and slow down that push there from the Lombard player. Come on, guys. He's going to throw a grenade. I don't know if they're throwing. Oh, the volley's coming in. Pretty brutal. Don't go into combat. That's a bad idea. There we go. There we go. Grenades. Explode. Oh, just decimated that unit. That was insane. That was very nice. Very nice. That's just a gone unit now. That went from a full unit to 80. I lost half its unit in that battle, and they're like seriously blowing up here. Another volley actually came in. Got a couple of stragglers left with a few grenades. A few pots of explosive. One in there. Oh, didn't even land there. Just blew up some guys at the back over here. Poor guys. Oh, still throwing some more down. I mean, even if they don't kill anything, they do so much morale damage. It's excellent. It really is. Look at them. Units already starting to waver, but there are some armored archers also starting to break, but they weren't designed for melee, I guess. Yeah, they're still holding out over here. Not giving a single inch unless the Emperor says to. Fight and die in the name of the Emperor, boys. They look awesome. They really do. They really do look cool. Big fan of this faction. And also this mod. It's a really fun mod to play. Men breaking though. That's archers going. They are turning to archer as a fire ammo now are the attackers. And also just utilizing their archers a little bit better. Spears here rushing up the wall, or rushing up the gate, sorry. I mean, they're barely armored. That's the thing. They're literally going into war with like a tunic on. Can't be good for them. Can't be safe. There must be some health and safety against that sort of thing. Byzantines can't fall back though. This is their stand, because as soon as they give up one of these choke points, the Lombards will rush on in. And they'll take advantage of it.
Men have given up and are running for their lives.
I'm surprised the Lombard players do not just knock down this barricade, use it as a way to flank around, because all that's defending there is a general, and he won't send him in, surely not. Oh, big break going on there. You've got the Imperial Scutatory going in, but we've got lots of archers and Scutatory and the whole arm is breaking. So really well done there by the Byzantine or Roman player, being very aware of the situation.
Men are running. Stand and fight, damn you!
Still a fair bit of time, and this side's not really seen any action in a long time, actually. Where's this guy going? Where's this coward going? Get back to the front lines, Dave. Dave the Byzantine. What are you doing there? Yeah, this side is not attacked in a long time. They are winning on the far side as well. This looks like a Lombard assault here made of, well, the same thing that's been done in the sense of spears and swords. They just can't break through.
Unit is running from the enemy.
Battle on, men. Battle on. If only they had a supply barrel for this Greek fire unit, because then they could just keep volleying down into here. That would be brutal. Brutal though, brutal fighting this little lance down there, fighting on. It's quite awesome to watch. I just find myself just watching, not saying anything. I do apologize. This looks awesome though. You're just losing over here. I mean, there's not much to commentate really. I mean, that's the thing. There's not actually a lot going on. They're just having a massive grind fest in this town. I mean, we've got archers and looks like Lombard axes on the front line. They're getting beaten back by Imperial Scooter Toy. And there's well, not a fresh one, but another one coming up. I mean, that one's starting to lose. So, I mean, the Lombards making a bit of progress, but really not any. They got a couple of skirmishes up their sleeves with some ammo. They have just broken 2 units over here. And we're about to see the Ducal Retinue, I think, maybe get sent up. If any of these troops break, I imagine he gets sent in next. These Imperial Scooter Toy, though, are cleaning house. If you thought killing the Scooter Toy was bad, and wait until you face the Imperial ones. And if the Ducal Retinue goes up and he dies, morale could be like rock bottom for the Lombards. Really could. So many like Lombards losing their heads in battle. It looks awesome. Really does. I think it's because they're just sending in archers to die right now. I can't be doing any good for morale either. Just seeing their troops wavering. Yeah. There you go. I mean, yeah, another unit broken. I feel I wonder if they brought like some pikes or polearms, whether that would have helped. Whether the Lombard has any, I'm not sure. I think they might change the game. But look at this. Byzantine just pushing on down. Regaining lost ground. Oh, what happened over here? We got a general that pushed out against another general here. Ducal horse or Ducal guard. We got the theme spearmen in there. They're gonna send over, and then we've got a whole nother. Oh my gosh, they really pushed out on this side here. Oh my, look at this. They're gonna try and flank all these crossbows over here. This is a bold move because the general, I mean, he's actually gone back to combat even. But yeah, a lot of the general was losing for a bit, but now instead he's actually beating the Ducal Guard over here. This could be huge. If they can kill one of the generals, this could be morale ending as well. And I thought morale was going to be an issue for the defenders because they're the ones with the burning city, which minuses your morale. Yeah, wavering Lombard horse. I wonder if they're going to be gone in a minute. I mean, these crossbows, I would have thought, these armored commune crossbows won't hold much longer. Being surrounded now by more well-trained infantry. But what do I know? Keep an eye on this general. 2 of his units breaking. The spear's about to go as well. And once they're gone, you imagine the general won't be far after. Because, I mean, the Byzantine general winning, he's got spear support. The spears, look, they've rallied. How dare they rally? It's just, I mean, look at, I mean, there's not much armor difference actually. Both are pretty light in look. That spear unit might need dealing with, but it looks like it's going to be dealt with by a carry ballista crew. Which is quite hilarious. But then they charge a rear charge there into the back of the spears. Mess them up a little bit. Kill them all! Kill every last one of these damn Romans! Look at that though, they pushed back the they pushed back the Lombards on this side here. They need to retreat more. They have remaining of these swords. There's not a lot left. Balance of power is 960 versus 1700 Lombards. Could be a lot less though if they kill a general in a minute though. General here starting to waver. He could be in a lot of trouble. These common crossbows, actually, you know, I mean, they are only fighting like things like skirmishes and stuff, but they're actually holding for a bit. In combat, I kind of expect them to die a lot quicker. They might still do that. Wow, they literally broke. Like, I need to stop talking about them, like talking about units. They just break and die as soon as I mention them. Ducal Guard over here, he has been broken. I don't know if the general is actually dead, but he's at least been routed, and I imagine the general here is going to mop him up. There you go, enemy general is dead. So that's one of the generals gone. That's one army that's going to get wiped from morale losses here. Yeah, this is probably this army here as well. It's getting fully routed there. So that's going to help with balance of power. 900 against 1,000. All of a sudden, looking a lot better for the Byzantines, who now have to shift this large force of theirs back towards the cap point. And as you can see, the swords are now going to charge down. They're actually going to try and deal with these archers and axes down here. I imagine they're not going to stand too long after seeing and hearing that their general's dead.
Men are running. Stand and fight, damn you!
The Byzantines, who didn't look like they were in a great spot, now starting to slowly turn this one around. Ever so slightly. I mean, they could get a rear charge here with a general. That would be nice. Rear charge these Gastald macemen and an arch unit. But yeah, they do need to send up more troops over here. This is just too weak and not enough right now. Again, I mean, I question why the Lombards haven't destroyed this barricade. Just open up this fourth choke point. The Byzantines have no chance of holding it if it's that many. That is for sure. But here we go. Looks like General flanking on around. He's gonna try and go for a hammer and anvil. But it looks like it's melee cav, so melee cav not the greatest in the cav charge, put it like that. Well, we'll see.
Enemy units have returned to the battle.
Looks like this general here is first going to get an easy pickings on these archers, unless they charge him first. Oh no, they did not. They did not charge him first. Easy pickings from the Scottish Guard General. Yeah, those skirms starting to break that. That's not a good sign. I could do with, like I said, with a good rear charge here into this Gastald Maceman. That would do all the world of good. There we go. All right. In goes the king, or the general, I should say, of the Byzantines. Not the king, the emperor potentially. Should break relatively quickly out of I thought this Gastald Maceman now it's been surrounded. Even like melee cav does an okay charge. And it's pretty good melee after that. And it's also just getting rear charged. And if they're not from the other army, like the ones lost general, and they're in the other one, and that one's pretty low on troops as well. Yeah, there you go. The Byzantine cav mopping these guys up. And they're starting to waver and break. And that's good to see. And here we go. A last dash on this side, it seems like, by the Lombards here. Throwing in their hordes of archers. The Scututori are holding the line. Just for now, anyway. More crossbows breaking. It's not a good sign. Got more... not fresh spears, but fairly healthy spears coming up. This Gastald's Maceman refuses to die. But if that's all that's left, I mean, I feel like they could flank around now. I mean, 730 against 800. I feel like the Byzantines, once they win, they could flank on around. And they could do some damage to the remaining forces. Because otherwise, fighting in a head-to-head fight, it's going to take a lot more men to kill than the defenders, as you saw there in that battle. But yeah, it seems like some of the Orange crews are coming inside, which is good to see. Still need to send out a cavalry unit and kill them, but I don't know if they're going to do it at any point. Soon, Scottish Guard Cavalry, they have won their fight. Well done there. Here you go, cavalry going in. Oh gosh, I'm battling with the camera again. The Byzantines are in there. Stabbing and poking away. Actually a sea of Chiros back there, and there's also blue, red, and yellow shields. Bit of a shame there's not enough variety, maybe like their in the unit models. It would be cool if there was a bit more variety. Oh, they need to be careful they don't pull through. What do we got here? Theme spears? Yeah, just theme spears. The remaining scooters over here look like they're just going to blob up. And the general here is being countered by a royal, well, ducal retinue, not royal at all. Just the ducal retinue, not the royal one. It's okay. No, like, barrels or anything for these guys to resupply either, which is a great shame. So it looks like it's honestly going to come down to a battle of a choke point, which is epic in itself that it is. We're just going to fast forward a bit now because there's not much going on. The Emperor is capturing gates, I guess, to stop artillery coming in, or maybe so he can ride out and kill the artillery. We have both sides here just grinding it out in this choke point. This is all it's come down to, really. Some pretty elite gameplay here from both sides as they just stand there and just let the units do the work. Very minimal micro right now. But my gosh, if the defense had like one unit of archers with some fire armor, they could have all routed like minutes ago. But hey, they did a pretty good job.
Enemy units have been rallied. The gates have fallen to us.
And there you go. Look at this. I mean, there's some troops on a waver for the theme, and they're sending in their remaining troops here, which might actually be costly. Oh, I was gonna say it might be costly for the Lombards. Looks like he's sending his general back. They have lost the gate to the Scole Palatino, so they need to be careful. They could get sandwiched from two different directions. More crossbows going back in. There's just cycling in everything that broke at least once. Just for it to break again almost instantly. Fight on! Fight on! I thought maybe the general was going to go outside and get that large onager. He decided not to. He decided against it. Although, look at this though! The Lombards managed to get a little onager crew unit onto the cap point, and now we've got the theme spears that are having to retreat to go and help defend against the onager crew. That's hilarious. I don't know where that appeared from. Oh, it must have appeared obviously from this onager crew all the way over here. So it's then run through all the city, and it's got here, and it's actually going to cap the point. Well, it's capping part of the point. Whether it'll actually hold it, I don't. That's a different question. These theme spears here, angered by this deception from the Lombards, going to send them packing. And there you go. They managed to catch that Lombard catapult. And we're just going to go back to fast forwarding again now, as both sides just kind of just still duel it out in this choke point here. Who do you have to win this? It's still pretty damn close. Who you got to win it? Are you a Team Lombard or are you Team Byzantine? I'm not going to say who I am, but I've got my bet on someone. Got the theme spears here. They're starting to die. So is this Imperial Scusatori back here. I mean, they've seen a lot of action. I mean, it's down to like 30 odd men. Yeah, literally 30 men. So yeah, they've done a really, really good job there. Recaptured the gate at the cap point. That hopefully might help with overall happiness. And we'll see. The general here being really patient, really pissed off. I'm sure that this ducal retinue here is in his way, but well prepared by the attackers that they had something in prep in case the the flank came, which it did. It did in fact come.
The enemy have rallied their units.
But yeah, the enemy keeps, or the Lombards keep rallying. A couple of random, like, rejected units that just keep coming back. They just refuse to die. So the Byzantines got to send them packing once more. And there you go. Lombard Axeman gone. And I think we're about to see a general charge in, potentially. Is he really going to charge into these heavy spears? No, surely not. Yeah, that'd be a really, really silly move, really. More units breaking for the Byzantines, though. Scooter Toy going, Theme Archers going. Is it because they're being aggressive now and the Lombards the one being defensive? I don't know. I wonder whether a better formation would be to like do like a crescent. So if the Lombards were allowed in, then with this few units left, they could flank them for sure, and do some pretty significant damage. I mean, they could flank these two units for sure, and probably the Ducal Retinue as well, though it might have been kept busy defending against dragons.
A unit is running from the enemy.
And units look like they're, oh, I don't know, skirmishers, and oh, I don't know, actually, it's kind of turning around. Lots of skirmishers and bow units starting to break. They still have one, not healthy, but like banged up theme spear there. 366 for the enemy here. Oh my gosh, is it gonna come? It really is coming down to the wire. 460. It's actually pretty damn close. Like, one side is going to win with minuscule amounts of men. I mean, credit to the Byzantines. They've done an amazing job. I mean, they fought against double their number and doing a great job. Oh, Imperial troops. So I think it just might be one too many. Their troops keep breaking. The general here, I don't know, he can't get a rear charge, that's the problem. I don't know whether he could sneak through and try a rear charge. His death would definitely mean the end of his army, though, that's the problem. I think there's just one too many fights for some of these Byzantine units, whether they're just tired. Maybe the light is at the end of the tunnel for the Lombards. Maybe they can do it. Oh, maybe they can! Spears breaking. Oh, Lord's breaking now for the Byzantines. Yeah, Lord's breaking. Cavs now going in for a charge. There's a last desperate sort of charge to try and break through. General getting stuck in against these heavy spears here. This is probably not healthy for him. Yeah, winning decisively. That Cav just charged into a very nasty spear unit. There's like 30 seconds left. I'm going to fast forward a little bit. I imagine the general here is good. Oh, he's staying in combat. Yeah, he is dead. That is going to be the end of the battle. And the Byzantines are going to lose this one. But it really looked like they were going to win it for a large part of this game, I felt like. But there you go. A valiant defeat for the Byzantines. It was just one too many units at the end there. But yeah, this was sent in by Bane, who was playing as the Byzantine army. So well done to him. He's got some huge kills with his units here. I mean, 436 kills with his cav here. His like spears getting 276. His infantry 221, like his scooter toy. Then he's got 401 with another one here. Incredible. The Imperial scooter toy 306. 413. These guys just ripped to shreds the Lombard infantry. 160 kills with the theme archers. 220 with the armored archers down here. His Javi's getting 147 kills. His Nafatoon's getting 261. And his Carrier Ballista getting 127. Then we have Legendarium playing as one of the other Lombard, like one of the Lombard armies. One of his Macemen getting 169 kills. A sword, Gestalt sword here getting 203. His axes 129, and then his crossbows 151, and then we have Carlista playing as the other kingdom of the Lombards. His infantry, one of his swords got 124 down here. His axe is a little bit better than Legendarium's, 159, 231. His crossbows 308 kills. Wow, very impressive. But yeah, not much else in the way of huge kills. But there you go, guys. The Byzantines put up a grand defense, but it just wasn't quite enough. And I do hope you guys did enjoy. Do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment to show your support. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.